Good night, morning, afternoon, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of the Low Potato Podcast. I'm your host for this week, Axel, and I'm joined by my two Wranglers, Tard Wrangler 1, Brandon.
Name was Slime Wrangler.
And Dog Wrangler 2, Ivan.
Woo! Doggy. Woof woof.
All right, that's cool. But anyways, welcome back, everyone. How y'all's weekend's been this week, boys?
Dude, it's been so fucking nice.
Yeah.
As far as like the weather.
Yeah.
Like, so you people in the lower 48 wouldn't understand, but
Yeah, you people.
No, so basically throughout the week it's been as hot at the high of like at least like lower 50s to like mid 40s. And like for us, even though like I've only been here like 4 months, it feels like summer weather. Where like I'm outside in like shorts and a t-shirt and I'm still fine.
I mean, to be fair, I was able to do that when it was like 10 degrees out, but
Okay.
Well, I haven't gone that far yet, so.
All right, that's
for me at least.
That's the cold brain talking right there. Y'all's
No,
got
but
that frozen brain up in your skulls right there.
it's not thawed yet.
That temperature down here, we'd be dying.
Yeah. Well, it's because y'all are so humid over there. It's not nearly as humid over here, so we were able to kind of go out like that.
Yeah.
What's crazy too is like I was talking with my parents like during the week too, and they were explaining how in like the low country area that's going to be is like a high of like the upper 80s like coming up, and I'm like, damn, like it's so warm right now. It's like 37 degrees out.
Dude, it actually took a good bit to like cool my apartment down.
Really?
Like I had the window open, like a fan on
I
as well.
right now, and it's
Yeah,
like
because we don't have AC over here. There's
Yeah,
no air conditioning, so
Yeah,
our AC is just the outside.
Yeah, when he first moved there, he was explaining to me like how his apartments don't have AC units, which I had to explain to him. A lot of the northern states, they get like snow, or even like the older complexes don't have AC, just because it never got to an extreme heat as far as like what the lower states would usually get.
Yeah,
that's why it would kind of like mellow out in like the cold, like the cool air.
The only time I ever experienced a place without AC is when I went to South Africa, because no one really has AC over there. So it was just weird seeing that over here.
Okay,
so it kind of felt like I was back.
South Africa is literally next to Antarctica.
I mean, it gets hot there, but
I mean, you're in the southern hemisphere and you're pretty low on the equator.
Yeah, well, I mean, I would say they would need AC. It got pretty hot when we were there, and it was the winter. It's just I don't think they can really afford the AC.
Well, it's more like it's like places develop different housing. That's why, like, in the UK over the pond. They were like being murdered because like they usually don't get too hot at all over there, so they don't need AC, and their houses are built not to have AC. So when it got slightly too hot, everyone was just dying, like just being murdered left and right. But so that's like the same thing for South Africa. They just build their houses around the scorching heat to be like normal over there.
Yeah,
and same with you guys. Like how you don't have it.
Even right now, so according to my weather app from my phone, it says it's 44 degrees out with a low of 34 and a high of 51, and it's cloudy out right now. But it still feels so nice.
Feels good.
That's good because like a few days ago, like you said, Brandon, it was around 80 degrees, and whoa, that was crazy. But like I was saying, recently it was like around 80 degrees or something, and like I was fucking dying outside. Like there was no wind, no nothing. It was just the bare fucking sun on my back, and it was just killing me because I have to. I work outside for some parts of the day, and it's just brutal.
Yeah, I think it was Kayla or someone. But someone told me like at one point it was like 90 degrees over there.
Yeah,
like it's that's great. I can't imagine what like 90 degrees would feel like over here.
Oh, instant death, probably.
Yeah.
But it's like what you're telling me, like this is like one of the only states that doesn't get to like the 90 degrees or like
no, I don't even think it gets
ever.
like in the 80s. I think the most it gets here is like 75.
I mean, aren't you guys close to the pole, right?
Well, I suppose closer than you.
In the part of the Alaska, you probably aren't. Yeah, relative to us, yeah, you guys are.
I mean, you can get to the Arctic Circle in Alaska, yeah. If that's what you mean.
Alaska's that fucking big. Of course you can. But
yeah. No, but also, I mean, it's probably going to be like my guess would be like a 10-hour drive, and then you can get to like the Arctic Circle. I could be wrong on that.
Casual 10-hour drive.
You can go to the North Pole and still go northern than the North Pole.
Yeah. I mean, if you do 10-hour drive, you get to, that will bring you to like almost New Jersey.
Yeah.
For you in the Southeast.
Yeah.
So,
but yeah,
it's like that route, and then you get to the Arctic Circle for us.
Oh, crazy. We don't have any technical problems here ever. Anyways,
Never.
No.
Speaking of dog shit, Ivan, I'm just going to transition to your topic and then I'll transition to
mine. Speaking of literal dog shit.
Yeah.
I got a dog.
Yeah.
Yes, he did.
Kind of crazy.
I was about to say, I was hoping that's what you meant.
Yeah, I did.
Widow dog shit.
So, I don't know if I said anything about my current pet situation previously on the podcast. But I have, at least before, I had 3 cats and 1 dog. Now I have 3 cats and 2 dogs. And he's a little shit because he's a little puppy. I think he's about 7-8 weeks. His name is Jaritos. He is it's a golden retriever mixed with a like a miniature black lab motherfucker. I don't know the mother's breed.
I'll put it on screen for video watchers, which you can check us out on youtube.com/Slowtail Podcast or check us out on Spotify.
Hey, there you go. Good job regurgitating that.
Yeah.
But
he's pretty cute.
So. Yeah. Hold on. He's sleeping like literally under my desk right now.
Mm-hmm. Double. See a picture, and then now you're gonna see the actual thing, which is good. I mean, he is a bland. Not to be mean or anything, but he is the most dog-looking dog. If you type in dog on Google,
yeah, you see this?
He's a dog.
He's a dog.
He's a dog, all right.
Yeah, he's for our video listeners, sorry audio listeners, but I'm holding my dog right now.
Pretty cute.
He just woke up. He kind of looks like, why are you holding me right now?
What's happening?
Yeah.
Dude, I like his original name. Like, we were originally going to name him Arthur.
Why?
Because Red Dead.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was thinking of like Arthur Morgan.
But then your motherfucking wife was like, no.
Yeah, Holly wasn't liking that at all. And then she was like, oh, you should call him, she wanted to call him Bean, which, I mean, isn't bad. We literally have a cat called Taco, so it's not out of the realm of possibilities.
I mean, to be fair, it's a cat, so, like, cats don't matter too much. Dogs are better, and therefore deserve better names.
Oh, okay. They should require more thought. I mean, yeah. I wouldn't mind Bean. He immediately passed out again once I dropped him on the floor, by the way. Yeah, it was Bean, and then what was the other?
Cheddar.
Yeah, I guess we were starting to talk about like, oh, what does he kind of remind you of? What does he look like? I mean okay, you just saw him.
To be fair, he looks a little too brown to be Cheddar.
I mean, yeah, it still doesn't matter. I kind of like Cheddar, and I was gonna go with that, and then Holly was like, what's a Mexican name that we can probably name?
So you name Jaritos?
Yeah, Jaritos, which for all the non-Mexican people or non-people who never had Jaritos before, it is a Mexican drink that's basically a Fanta, but better, in my opinion.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Well, okay, not just Fanta. Well, I guess Fanta has other flavors, but the one I'm more referring to is the OG flavor, the Mandarin Jaritos, which is orange. So I just thought that was perfect, and then Kayla was on the phone, funny enough, when we were speaking of that, And she was like, yeah, that's a perfect name. So I was like, all right, it's solidified.
Got to speak Mexican to him every time you want to call his name, though. So.
Yeah, well, I've been saying tontito a little bit to him.
Tontito.
Yeah, because he's a little stupid. But funny enough, this is the smartest dog I've ever like owned.
Well, I mean, it's a retriever, so I hope it's smart. Well, actually, that's not true.
No, it's a golden retriever mixed with the mother is from one of our neighbors, Joe. Her name's Doobie, which is like a small black lab. I forgot what she's also mixed with because she's a smaller dog. But she was one of the most like obedient dogs I have ever seen in person. Like she's so good and listens so well. So I think that kind of
she got the smart genes
into him.
Yeah.
Yeah, he has the genes of a good golden retriever and from the mother, because like he follows you. He learned his name already. And he's only like 7 weeks. Like from all my research, dogs don't really learn their name until like they're 10, 12 weeks or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
So he's good.
All right, well, you gotta
potty training is a bit iffy, but
well, that means because he's smart. That means you gotta be extra cautious when you teach him stuff because he'll remember it, and he can develop pretty bad habits if you don't catch him like immediately.
Yeah, so I've been trying to get on his training. I've been training him every day. I mean, he already kind of sits like him healing is already fucking good, and he's like 7 weeks.
Eventually. So he's gonna be the type of dog where you teach him how to open the door and get yourself a beer. Are you gonna?
Oh yeah, honestly, dude, I'm literally gonna be like, we're gonna be glued to a hip.
Mm-hmm.
Like the snow's melting. I'm gonna start being able to go outside and shoot some archery shit again. He's gonna be out there with me all the time. Like we're gonna go to the parks all the time when he's older. And like I don't know, I'm loving it, dude. I missed having an actual dog. I don't count my other dog a dog. It's not even mine. It's Holly's.
Yeah, I was gonna say this is your dog now, right?
Yeah, this is fully mine. And funny enough, Holly was the one that kind of convinced me to get this one. Like under the condition of like, we get it. I'm gonna train it, but you cannot like do stuff to like not like like revert the training. Like what happened with Maya, Axel?
Yeah,
like she was trained and then Kayla didn't keep up with it and was too lenient.
Yeah, she was too lenient, and then eventually when I had it, I was the one that disciplined her. Fucking did all that shit.
So Holly's the same thing. Like she will like spoil them, give them all different kinds of food. They don't have to like do tricks or anything or learn. So this is basically 100% mine.
Very cool.
And she's agreed to go with the training. So I'm happy. It's been good. I've had him for what, 4 days now? 5? Almost a week.
Yeah, pretty much.
So
that's good. That's good. But do you know what's not good on the internet? Fucking
the internet.
YouTube. Fucking dog shit. UI.
Oh yeah.
Holy shit. They've been recently rolling out. There's probably some people that if you're watching this on YouTube, you might even have this new UI change, and it's absolute dog shit. I fucking hate it. Holy shit. And I've been dealing with it for the past couple of weeks, and it is just bad.
See, I fortunately haven't seen it yet. It has not gone to me.
Oh, man, I hope they revert it because I don't want to see it. It's so distracting because it's not even good. It's just like it's just bad, and I hate it. Go away.
Yeah,
please
go away, stinky.
But in other YouTube news as well, they're cracking down on ad blocking even harder now, and now they're targeting third parties like YouTube revamps.
I've been hearing so many people talking about YouTube and cracking down on ad block and shit. I have never once had an issue with my ad blocker with YouTube.
Same, like Brave. Brave browser has a built-in ad block, and I have not had problems. The only problem was the UI change. That thing pissed me off. And also with revamps. Like apparently they're targeting revamps, and I haven't had any issues with the revamps. I keep it up to date. And it's not bad. So I'm just worried because if YouTube does want to delete revamps for whatever reason, that means I need to find something new, and I'm lazy.
Well, YouTube can't delete revamps though.
I mean, they did with Revaccinated. or vaccinated.
I don't think it's
YouTube Vax.
Wait, what?
Yeah, because okay, do you not know the history of Revance?
No. Well, before it was called YouTube Vanced.
Was it Vance or Vaxxed?
No, it was Vance. Now it's Revanced because they made a new one.
Yeah.
But it's just
they deleted Vance. So
well, it's not like a delete. It was more like I think it was probably like a DMCA or something like that.
Was it something like that?
No, I forgot. But I never used YouTube Vanced. I used a different one. Don't
say it on here. Just slide that into my DMs. YouTube doesn't need to know.
Yeah. No. Well. No. Well, this is it doesn't. It's not how the Revance stuff works because it uses like the YouTube API instead of Vanced. I think they like do something with the code, like the source code of YouTube on your phone. So it's different. It's a different kind of like YouTube viewing thing. It has a worse UI. It's open source and all that.
Mm-hmm.
But I used that for the longest time. I forgot the name of it though, because I don't use it anymore.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
Fuck YouTube.
Fuck YouTube. Ad block is necessary for modern day internet. It's like you need that protection because it is fucking disgusting on the internet. Just raw dogging it. Nah, I'm good. I'm good.
Just raw dogging the internet.
Just raw dogging the internet. That's you're a brave soul to do that. It's actually.
Are you brave or is it stupidity?
It's just stupidity.
Or ignorance.
Oh yes,
definitely. Fucking hell, dude. But hey, YouTube will just keep being shit. We'll just keep laughing and pointing at big companies making bad decisions, like always.
Yeah, I wish there was a good alternative to YouTube. To be honest,
at this point, it's impossible.
Well, I mean, there are like if you ever heard of like PeerTube. Or shit. No, there actually was Odyssey, I think, is one that I've been using. Well, actually, I guess not recently since I almost forgot the name. But there are some good like alternatives. I just wish that people knew about them more and started using them. Mm. But I think Odyssey is one of the more popular one.
Do you think YouTube's too big to fail at this point?
No, I don't think anything's too big to fail.
Yeah, I guess.
I think given enough, like if we have enough people coming into, I don't know, disrupt the whole, more platforms. I think it's good. Like hold on, Odyssey. Oh, that's a stupid spelling for Odyssey. But here I'm gonna send you all the links so you can take a look at it. It basically they're trying to mimic YouTube, but this is like a open source. Like alternative. It actually has a good bit of people. And honestly, I think we should create an Odyssey account and start posting on there too. You can link it with your YouTube. So if you post on YouTube, it'll automatically be posted to Odyssey as well.
Yeah, that's pretty smart. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I like it. I say we should go for it. Maybe this episode will be the first one starting us off.
Nice.
But yeah, fuck YouTube. There should be more competition.
Everything's a monopoly now.
Yeah. Monopoly equal bad.
In other news of one more thing about people making terrible decisions. Do you guys know what's happening about the Warhammer universe right now? You guys keep up to date with that?
Don't play it.
Don't play it.
All right, well, you guys probably will care about this. It's about retconning and changing the story, like the established story of your favorite.
I think Bard wasn't John telling us about this, Ivan, in the car.
That's a good question. I don't know.
I think to continue, Axel, but I think I know where you're getting at because we heard this before. Maybe.
Yeah. So recently in the Warhammer, the official what was it? Game Workshop, I think, is what owns Warhammer. They've recently announced something that has never happened before in the in-game universe of Warhammer, which is a female custodian. And in the Warhammer universe, custodians are purely only male. A lot of things in Warhammer is purely only male. But the reason why people are so upset about this is like one, it's just a pure retcon because like nowhere in this lore has ever been a female mentioned as one. like people probably wouldn't have been as upset if like, you know, previously there was like maybe like one or two and like a new one just got introduced or something like that. But like there's nothing at all that indicated that there was a female custodian. And two, there's already female warriors in the Warhammer universe that aren't getting a spotlight, but instead are like just getting shoehorned into other people's like areas. Like it's like I think it's called like the Sisters of not Sisters of Parvos. That's it's fucking Warframe. It's like Sisters of something.
Yeah.
VKs. But yeah, there's like a bunch of female warriors that like aren't getting a spotlight that should have gotten that spotlight instead of this garbage shoehorning that they're doing. Which I completely agree, because like the female warriors of Warhammer are already really fucking badass, but they don't get nearly as much like attention, like as you would like in other franchises. Like, you know, a group over there doesn't like get in-depth story, fleshed out arcs and whatnot, which that would be pretty cool to see other people getting represented, you know. Another thing is like come on. And a lot of people are like heavily gatekeeping Warhammer right now, or at least they're trying to, because of this not agenda, but like this very forced and pushed thing that they're doing. And one of the cool things that I see some artists doing is that I'm not sure how much Warhammer you guys know, but there's like this faction that basically just fucks with your mind, like a lot of them do, but like this one specifically is all about like the mind and whatnot. And it's basically the female custodian is just one of those people that are just infiltrating like into their ranks by just fucking with their minds, saying like, "Oh, the female custodians have always been here. What are you talking about?" And that kind of stuff. It's like that's some cool lore. That's like fighting back on that, and like, you know, like trying to actually tie it in like properly to the universe.
Yeah.
But yeah. Mm-hmm.
So I think John was telling us about this because we were driving, and he was telling us, because we got on the topic of comics, because Ivan, you wanted to start collecting comics.
I mean, yeah, I really want to start off with getting into like the Star Wars comics. I think they're looking pretty cool. Because I've never really done it before, so
comics.
Because we were to give it at least a shot.
Yeah, because we were at Bosco's and we're just going through the aisles of like the different comics that they have. Bosco's, for anyone who doesn't know, or in the Anchorage area, it's basically like a trading card comic book shop.
Which, by the way, they've been around since like 1984 or something like that, which I did not know.
Yeah. I
thought they were more recent. So I thought that was pretty cool.
Yeah, it's a pretty nice spot. But I was also, I was explaining to him the idea of collecting trading cards. And John and I were explaining to him the idea of collecting comic books. Because there's collecting to read, and then there's collecting to have. Because if you're just collecting the read, best bet is just buy like the thick, like graphic novels that have like 20 stories in one, or just read it online. Because comics, as John previously stated to Ivan, is that 90% of them are just ads. And you're probably only getting like 10 pages of stuff for like $20.
Really?
It depends on what the comic is. If it's an actual series or like probably like a one-off. Because there's a couple of them that like are a little bit thicker. Well, there might be like 30 pages or whatnot. But I think, Ivan, you said you wanted to try to collect for both.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't mind. Just so I can have... Because, yeah, I would like to read the stories, but I also would like to just have a collection just to have one. So I'll do both.
Yeah, I was about to say, because like manga doesn't have that type of issue when it comes to their like paperback stuff. Because like you said, it's like a glorified ad for $20 or so. I guess that's
pretty much. That's what he says, but
that's a lot.
It pretty much is. But it depends on what you're buying too, because sometimes, like in my case, I only collect two types of comics: Godzilla and Hellblade. Hellblade's been around for a while, so those are pretty much ads as well. But the most recent Godzilla ones I've been collecting, they had a crossover with the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers.
Mm-hmm.
So it was basically Godzilla versus the Power Rangers. I think it only like ran for like 5 issues. I'm missing, I think, like issue 3, just so I can say I completed the collection. Because I'm a huge Godzilla and Power Rangers fan. I don't buy to read. I buy to have. That's pretty much it for all my other crap. So
I want to start doing that. I want to start because right now I read a lot of manga online, but I want to like own the physical copy and read the actual physical copies.
Yeah,
because I like that. I like the idea of that. And to get back on because I looked up more on the 40K stuff. So there's a lot of female oriented like fighters and whatnot. There's like a shit ton because you know how Warhammer is. It is fucking massive, and there's so much shit that they could have done. Like promote these guys. They were called the Sisters of Silence, and basically they hunt those guys I was talking about, the ones that fuck with your brain. Yeah. And they hunt those guys, and that's what they were. The picture was the the guy infiltrating. So basically, they hunt those types of people. So then the sisters would have been like promoted and whatnot. It was pretty funny, but I hate this type of shoehorning when they like they. I think I saw this comment online. It was like they're trying to infiltrate male spaces when like all already stuff like this exists, like for not for females, but like and like they're a diverse group of people. Like the sisters are, I think they're mute, completely mute, so they have like their vocal cords ripped out or some shit. I'm not 100%, but they got the cool shit, and they're like super skilled and tight and badass, and it's like the fuck, why fucking modern day garbage, because you didn't see this shit in the past. This shit didn't exist, and it's only nowadays when people fucking. Not everyone should have a voice. Arr. But, oh my god, it's just bots. Just bots on Twitter. Oh, that just fucking reminded me. There's one more thing. There's another one after another.
There's always a thing.
There's always more shit for me to complain about online about dumb shit. Fucking Pokemon Go recently had an update that changed your character model. Like they did a.
Oh, I seen that.
You look like a fucking alien now. It's
dude, I've
garbage.
Seen that. Yeah. They fucking devolved.
Hold on.
Yeah,
I haven't seen this.
Go check it out.
I'm opening up my Pokemon Go app right now. I gotta see this. Open it up.
They completely butchered your character customization.
Yeah.
In the name of diversity. That's what it was.
Yeah. Whatever.
Shit's stupid.
It's so stupid. It's like. Niantic was
what the fuck is this?
Yeah, your character is completely ruined, and they removed shit too, so that's even doubly good.
Dude, I was not this white before.
Yeah,
Jesus,
it's great. It's great. They got the skin tones fucked up. They got the faces fucked up. They fucked up the bodies of the characters as well.
It looked like a fucking pencil.
Yeah, it's wild. It's wild, and it's all because of this diversity group hire that Niantic was paid to consult about, and even the company is shady as fuck already because of the CEO has done multiple like bad shit. Like it's on public record, but it's like the current one and the trending on Odyssey.
Oh, the thing I sent. Yeah. I'm still looking through Odyssey right now, and I'm on the trending, like in the featured.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
I just see Warhammer.
Yeah, exactly. Because it's big. Because Warhammer's fucking massive.
Yeah. People are talking about it right now.
And same with the Niantic stuff. It's like a whole bunch of garbage, fucking shoehorned in, fucking diversity bullshit. I hate that stuff. I hate it so much. Like, yes, diversity should exist, but it should be naturally integrated, like in properly. Like, because you can make a story and have that shit integrated in naturally, and it'd be really good. That's how you make characters good.
Sure, buddy.
Like man, I can't think of an example right now off the top of my head, but there's plenty of examples of that. It's like an example of the what's it called again? The Office? It's not The Office, but the one where the fucking guy stares at the screen a lot, or looks at the camera. It's like a comedy.
It is The Office.
It is The Office. The officer guy. You know, the chief officer. He was a gay dude, right? But he wasn't.
No.
Yeah. Black officer guy.
Oh, Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
No, not Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
What? You said gay officer?
Yeah.
He's a gay officer.
Is it?
Yeah.
Is it Chief? Is it his name's Chief or something like that?
No, well, he was the captain.
Captain. Yeah, but
he
was a greatly written character, and he was gay.
Yeah.
But because he was a great written character, it didn't matter what he was. He was just a good character. He just happened to be gay. It's just they happen to be gay, not because they're gay. Because a lot of people nowadays write they're gay and then their personality instead of their personality first, and then they just happen to be gay.
Yeah.
Or whatever, or trans, or whatever you want to call it. It's like, do that first. It's not that, it doesn't seem that hard because it's been done before. It's like, oh man, that just pisses me off. But yeah, that was the dumb shit on the internet for today that I brought to you by Axel.
Brought to you by Axel.
I'll have maybe more stuff to complain next week because the internet is just like that.
Yeah, because the internet is the internet, folks.
Fucking hell.
Yeah.
Wear protection.
Wear protection. Have a VPN.
VPN, please. I beg you.
Yeah, an ad block.
Yeah. No, so recently, yesterday, Fraven and I, we saw the most recent A24 movie, Civil War, or it's about a journalist trying to take pictures of California and Texas, like seceding from the states.
Well, it's about if Texas like tried to secede from the Union. And I don't know, it was like a bunch of states are following suit, and it was a giant civil war in the US. But it didn't take place there. It took place in the Northeast. Like they went from
New York.
New York all the way to DC.
Yep.
Yeah, and it was just about a story of like war journalists, basically, doing war journalist things and taking pictures and doing stuff for I guess to tell people about the war.
Yeah, but like I don't know, like it was an okay movie, but it's just
I had higher
expectations.
expectations.
Yeah, I really did too, because it was A24. So
yeah, but yeah, it was mid. I wish they went into more detail.
What is
especially there was a de-evolution of one of the characters. How this was like a battle-hardened like war journalist who's been like many different wars and see many different tragedies like take place in front of her. Then she's like bawling her eyes out. I like the final push. I like the big war moment at the end of the movie. Like, and then she just dies.
Spoilers!
Oh yeah. My lord, Brandon, come on! I was gonna watch the movie.
Dude.
Jeez,
she died in a ball of fire. She was craning towards the sun.
Yeah,
that's crazy. But
it was mid.
What's A12? If I don't know what
A24.
That is. A24. My bad.
It's just a movie studio.
Oh, okay. What else have they made? Because like I don't. I'm bad with
a lot of other better movies.
Was that a horror movie like Talk to Me? The one with like the hand thing, right?
What?
Yeah, Talk to Me. It's like a horror movie.
Well, so here I'm on their website right now. They've made like the horror movie Midsommar. If you've ever seen that, it's a great one. They made Iron Claw.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Iron Claw, which is the WWE movie.
No, it's not WWE. It's just a wrestling movie
or whatever wrestling. Hold on, films. They did television. If any of y'all saw like Euphoria, they did that.
Yeah, right there. They did Talk to Me.
Oh, I never saw that.
Yeah, it's a horror movie. If you guys know ever heard of the Rocket Twins on YouTube?
Yeah.
That we know.
They directed that movie. They actually were the ones who created the movie, and A24 helped make it.
Yeah, I remember. Like more and more YouTubers are now making like actual films, which is pretty cool.
Yeah. Oh, they also made
Talk to Me. Yeah,
Everything Everywhere All at Once, and then the movie X.
Yeah, the whale. Oh yeah, they made The Whale as well.
Oh yeah, they did.
Yeah, so I like A24. They make a lot of good movies. Like I'm always down to go watch their latest one.
But this was not a banger. This one was.
I think they kind of dropped the ball on it. They had a really good like lore.
Oh, they made Hereditary. Nice.
Oh, they made Hereditary? Okay.
Yeah.
But they had really good lore, or they have a really good premise of how the movie is. I just wish they went more in depth, because it kind of felt like they were glossing over the entire like war. Like it's literally a civil war between like the states going against the U.S. government, and like they didn't go into depth of like what caused it, or why people are the way that they are, or anything. I don't know. I just wish they went more in depth.
So it was just Twitter and everyone was just angry for no reason.
Yeah, like they were just angry. I will say they had a few really good scenes. Like the one with Jesse Plemons, the guy from Breaking Bad or whatever. Like it's in the trailer, by the way, so I'm not spoiling anything about this. Because they show the scene of him when they capture some of the journalists or whatever. And he goes like, "Where are you from?" or whatever. Like they were like, "Oh, we're American." He was like, "What kind of American?" Because Civil War.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know. I thought that scene was fucking awesome.
Yeah, that was done really well,
dude.
Kept you on the edge of the toes.
Yeah. So they had it in their hands and they dropped it.
Yeah,
that's so unfortunate. But there's next time.
There was a lot of unresolved things too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, I would recommend it. Just keep your expectations lower. But
it's not a war movie.
The sound design is also good.
Yeah, it's not a war movie.
Yeah, well, it's journaling the war.
Journal.
There was a lot of plot armor too.
I hate plot armor, dude.
Yeah, there's a few times where like, oh, I just like wish they like the people like got shot or something, or like, because it didn't seem like there was any like stakes with them, even though they were literally in the middle of combat, like filming people like a good bit. But like none of them somehow like got shot or something like that. Like, I don't know. It was kind of whack.
Yeah, but then we saw Monkey Man. That was actually.
Sorry, I'm looking at the movies again. They made Swiss Army Man. I forgot about that.
They made Tusk too.
That is such a good. If y'all haven't seen Swiss Army Man, it is the dumbest fucking movie you will ever see, but it's so fucking good because it has Daniel Radcliffe, aka Harry Potter. And oh my god, it was so stupid, so good.
Yeah,
I'd watch that again.
All right, that's good.
Yeah, so we also saw Monkey Man earlier in the week. The easiest way to explain what Monkey Man is, it's pretty much Indian John Wick with less guns.
Yeah. Oh, they made Ex Machina too, by the way.
Yeah, they made A24 made a lot of films.
Yeah, I'm just looking at all the films they've ever made. But yeah, Monkey Man, just Indian John Wick.
And then what was the one we're seeing? The Ministry of hold on, like
the Ministry of Ungentlemanly Warfare.
Yep, Ministry of Ungentlemanly Warfare. That
has like Henry Cavill in it. I forgot everyone else, but I just know Henry
Cavill. Henry Golding, Alan Richardson, Carrie Ellis.
Okay, it looked like a fun movie.
Oh, it's a Guy Ritchie film. Nice.
So directly right after we are done recording this, we are going to the movies and watching that movie.
Mm-hmm. Yep. I haven't watched a movie. You guys talk about movies and realize that I do not watch movies at all anymore.
I really see a thing up here. They have the movie theater we go to is a Regal movie cinema thingy. But what they have is an unlimited pass. So you pay, it's like $21 a month or something like that. But you get unlimited free movies. Like you can go there and get a free ticket unlimited amount of times throughout that month.
That's pretty good.
So that's why we're going to the movies so often.
You get one free a day, pretty much.
No, you can do more than one.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I remember John said something about like he went in to see one movie and he literally just grabbed another ticket and saw another one like immediately after.
Okay.
God, wait.
Another thing is that there's a lot of places up here have a lot of subscription services. Like another thing I didn't realize that there's a car wash like 10 minutes down the road from us, 10-15 minutes down the road from us, and they have an unlimited subscription service where you pay like either like $30 to $50 a month and you get a free car wash a day.
Yep.
And apparently that's not a thing in the lower 48.
I don't know. I wouldn't generalize the entire lower 48, but at least
I have family in Pennsylvania that said that they don't have it like anywhere near there.
Well, that's Pennsylvania.
Yeah, but I also don't think that's a thing in like at least where we were in Georgia.
Also, to be fair, like
you guys didn't need it though.
To be fair, like California also has some shit that you guys don't have. It's like all the states have like maybe something that's like unique to them. Maybe.
Yeah.
Fucking Wisconsin cool has the lead in their water. Or whatever.
That's Michigan.
Or Michigan.
Michigan.
Flint, Michigan has fucking shit in their water.
Yeah. Wisconsin is awesome. They have cheese.
Exactly.
Cheese.
So Axel did a good judgment.
I don't know about that.
Well, I guess you didn't really need to, but it's to improve your current experience with things. You're gonna upgrade your PC finally.
Yeah, it's about time.
Yeah,
it's about time.
Which, by the way, because do you know the specs of your own PC? Without looking it up right now.
No, I do not.
Okay, so I guess I'll tell people. So
doxing Axel my PC. Oh my lord!
Yeah, I'm doxing your PC. So Axel and I, because this was our PC back, since forever. We bought the best PC money could buy at that current time, back in 2017, 2018, or basically the best PC you can buy. It had a GTX 1080, an i7 8700. We even had SSDs, even though they weren't they were starting to become more popular around that time too. Because we got like a 240 gig SSD, but that was like $80 back then.
It was like 100 something.
Was it 100 something? Yeah, like back then, fucking SSDs were way expensive.
I think it was $120 or something like that.
Yeah, now you can buy a 240 gig SSD for like $20. No, I think $20.
Yeah, we were the early investors.
Yeah, like we had an expensive PC. But you've been using it for a while now that it's in 2024.
Yep.
I mean, you're still able to use it, but it's showing usable, its age.
But yeah, it is showing its age 100%.
So you're now getting with the time, old man.
Yeah, finally upgrading. It's about time. Especially if I want to start streaming and whatnot, having not stutters.
I believe the PC that you're gonna go for, we technically be the best out of our entire friend group.
Mm-hmm.
Because this is the this will be the absolute latest in technology. Like you'll be using DDR5. You'll be using the new chipset because I think we're all on the last gen.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
So you'll be the test dummy.
For
dummy.
Back in the old day, we were the first, and now I'm the last, and then back to first again.
Yeah, you're going back to the first. Which, funny enough, the PC that you were going to get was something that I was exactly going to get too, but I was going to get it probably like in 2 months, but you're getting it in like a month. Yeah. So you'll get it before me.
About less than a month, yeah.
So you'll be the test dummy. And that you're using Linux, so I'll know the performance of it.
Yeah, it's just my PC has not, it's usable, but the fact that if I open any application or do anything like that, the computer just freezes. That's not a good sign. That's not a good sign. I will say that, but I don't think that's from your hardware. That has to be a software thing because you're using NVIDIA and Intel right now on Linux. Yeah, and also it's I didn't have this problem on Windows either. By the way, I haven't crashed at all. in the recent times, but like on Windows, it was purely a Windows thing. Like, because I was constantly crashing my video games, and I'm almost 99.9% sure it was a Windows Defender update that I couldn't update because Windows fucking blows. And that was the main reason why. Wait, no, it was because I had old hardware. It was because I had old hardware that it was much harder to update the computer. And then that was the whole reason. Yeah. But now it's...
oh, yeah, so how long has it been since you switched to Linux? Has it been at least a month already?
Probably a month plus, something like that.
Okay. So what's your take on Linux right now?
Just almost no difference other than I type hi every time I open the computer.
Oh, yeah, because you have the macro.
Yeah, that allows me to update the computer every time I press hi.
So you said that it's almost exact same, just that you do
just about.
Really?
I guess other than me, like if I ever want to like switch tabs quickly, I have to press the power key every time. That's annoying.
You know you can alt tab.
Yeah, I could, but it's much slower, and I hate it.
What?
Yeah,
alt tab is faster.
No, it is not. It is not, especially when you have multiple things open.
I guess you don't know how to alt tab.
Nah, it's you're bad. Anyway,
says the one who can't alt tab. No, but I mean, I'm glad that you're saying that it's very similar.
Mm-hmm. I'm not sure if there's any more upgrades I can get or I should be getting, because I know for the PC specs that I'm getting right now, there's only one M.2 slot, right? Something like that.
On the motherboard?
Yeah.
I don't think so. I think you should have at least two. I could go look it up right now, but I mean,
yeah,
do you need more M.2 slots?
I mean, I would like to have at least two, just having two separate storages, for like one for the main OS and then my other for gaming, because I download a lot. Well, I don't download a lot of stuff, but like I have a lot of things that I would like to keep separate and organized. So having multiple high-powered storages would be nice. And like, what's the point of getting an SSD when I can just get an M.2, which is just better?
Yeah. So it is looking like you only have one M.2, but we can change that to something else. And also, you do have an extra PCIe slot, so you could just get a M.2 to PCIe adapter.
Mm-hmm. There's other things. There's a bunch of stuff.
Yeah, so it's not the end of the world, but
I mean, I could get an SSD and like a better SSD, or
well, I guess it depends on if you like speed or not.
Yeah,
because there's a huge difference between SATA SSD and then M.2 SSDs.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's like,
because I think like SATA SSDs, like max they can go is like 550 megabytes a second, versus M.2. Like my current M.2 goes like 7,000 megabytes a second.
Kind of crazy.
Yeah, or more than 7,000. I think it's 7.7 thousand, something like that.
But yeah, cool. Get a new PC. That's about it.
Upgrade. I'm excited for you.
I am nervous because I've never used any AMD stuff before, so it's going to be an experience.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Because I'm used to.
I've been converting everyone to AMD. I did it with Reed. I did it with Brandon. I did it to myself first, but
I mean, you haven't gotten me 100% because I am used to what was it, NVIDIA graphics cards and how to deal with them. I'm used to that.
Yeah.
So like switching over to the AMD to what's the thing called?
The graphics card?
Yeah.
I think we're going with the 6800.
Something like
for
that.
For you. RX 6800.
It's going to be an experience. Probably going to be.
Dude.
Well, pray that it's not bad.
It's not going to be bad, dude. Like I said, the CPU at a minimum is like more than twice the performance of your current one.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's going to be a crazy speed boost for you. And because it's all AMD, it all runs natively on Linux. You don't need to download drivers. It's already there.
Mm-hmm.
So it's literally just plug and play.
So as simple as it gets.
Literally. So it's lit. Actually, that's easier than fucking Windows. even with like if you have like NVIDIA, because you still need to download the drivers on Windows.
Yeah, download that. But also, like, to be fair, Linux is like you must download everything yourself.
Well, I mean,
download literally everything else. It's like, I don't know what that.
That's why you choose a specific distro that has it pre-installed.
Yeah.
Exciting.
Yeah. Anyways, they have a movie to catch up. I have a burger waiting for me. Thank you everybody so much for watching this week's episode of the Loaded Potato Podcast. I've been your host. Be sure to check out all our shit in the description down below.
Yeah.
Fucking hold on. Shit.
It's down there, guys.
Aneurysm.
Yeah, my brain's not working. But anyways, check it out. It's always down there. Potentially on, what is it again, Odyssey now?
Yeah. I think I want to do the Odyssey, so this might be the first episode on there.
Yeah. We'll see everybody.
Nice.
There. Yeah. You guys have anything else to say before we head out?
This is your brain without burger.
Brain without burger. My brain's fried. Yep. All right. And we'll see everybody next time. Bye.
See you later, Stinkies.